When you recap the year 2022, so many things have happened. So many faces and voices have come to the fore. But the one that everyone continues to talk about and will be into 2023 is that of Elon Musk, one of the world's richest men. When he purchased Twitter, well, he angered the left, angered some on the right, but he found himself in a very bizarre position where he used to be the darling of the left, the creator of the electronic vehicle, the Tesla, all the all of the celebrities had them. But now that he has purchased Twitter, it's a bit of a different situation for him. I'm Adrienne Batra. With me are Brian Lilley and Jamil Jivani. Well, Jamil, I am going to put Elon Musk as the person of the year for 2022. I know that others, we can quibble about it, but I really believe that he is the one that is on everybody's mind. He is at the forefront of this broader conversation we are having in Canada and the United States, for example, about free speech. He has involved himself in Putin's illegal war against Ukraine. He's given Ukraine access to Starlink. What say you? Do you agree with me?
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Elon Musk as the biggest newsmaker of the year because, as you mentioned, Adrian, he is involved in so many of the big questions that the globe is facing, whether it's his involvement in providing that technology to the Ukrainian military, his innovations around electric vehicles with Tesla. Certainly, he's been a key player in a lot of the expansion of the Chinese economy as well. And he does a lot of business there, just as he does a lot of business in the United States. So he's one of those guys who's very relevant in two of the biggest or economies or the two biggest economies in the world. So he's just a guy who's involved in so many of the big questions. I would say for me, certainly the free speech thing is the thing that's affected my life here in Canada the most. I mean, I really do appreciate that he's sort of revitalized that conversation through his purchase of Twitter and sort of reminded people that we're not destined to this anti-free speech leftist sort of destination that I think a lot of people were scared that every big company, every government, every big institution was inevitably going to get to that place. He's sort of proving that we can change the direction on free speech with leaders who make the right commitment. He's not going to get it perfect, certainly, but I do think that it's important to have the conversation and treat it as a priority. So kudos to him for that. And I think that he's going to just keep making news in
Mhm.
2023.
There is a long and growing list of Elon Musk's successes, Brian,
Mhm.
from everything from Tesla to SpaceX to what we've talked about, Starlink. But it seems to be the purchase of Twitter that, to be charitable, it's been a bit clumsy in certain circumstances, to be sure. But it's that particular purchase that has so many people up in arms. You can go to Twitter at any given moment and say, "I'm getting off this platform because Elon Musk is advocating for hate speech on here," and where he has demonstrably proven that actually hate speech has dropped since he has taken over. He put out the Twitter files where he partnered with a number of journalists, and they put out the Hunter Biden information, why Donald Trump was suspended. The list goes on. From your perspective, all of these positives that he has done, and now with this Twitter business, where does this land for Musk in 2023? Do you think things will sort of calm down? He'll figure out the Twitter files, the Twitter issue, or does he have to go back and focus on the other big stuff?
Yeah, I think he needs to focus on his core businesses and find a way to stabilize Twitter. It has been absolutely remarkable to me to watch the people who used to be in love with him. You talk to liberals from Kingston, and they brag about how Elon Musk used to live in Kingston, and he went to Queens, and he's Canadian, and his mother's from Saskatchewan. Don't you know? Now you've got like liberal MPs from the area denouncing him and saying it's a stain on their city that he was ever there. Um, I think he's got to stabilize how Twitter is going to operate, allow it to continue to operate, but focus on the big things that made him the money that allowed him to buy it. I've never understood how Twitter was going to make money or how it will make money. I'm not sure that it will, but I'm glad he's bought it because there was a lot of censorship. It was
Mhm.
going in the wrong direction, as Jamil said. It's stabilized. Let's see if he can make a go of it. If anybody can, I think he's the one.
Well, do you agree or disagree as Elon Musk? as the person of the year. Log on to Facebook and Twitter. Let us know what you think, and go to thetorontosun.com and hit that subscribe button. You'll find coverage on stories that you will not find anywhere else.